To get us started, we are going to show a documentary film that would introduce the region and highlight some of its many opportunities.
The West African Economic and Monetary Union was created on January 10, 1994 in Dakar. It covers a territory of 3.5 million square kilometers and has a population of 110 million people in 8 countries: Benin, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Niger, Senegal and Togo. Its core mission: to boost and coordinate the integration of the member states' economies to create a favorable environment for the development of wealth that will improve the quality of life of the population. During its development, the UEMOA has undertaken many reforms to harmonize budgetary, fiscal and financial structures of member states. A customs union and a common external tariff were introduced. Common sectorial policies were also put in place. The free movement of goods, persons and capital between countries is another major achievement of this sub-regional institution. In 2004, the UEMOA pioneered the innovative Regional Economic Programme to speed up the integration and support economic growth of member states. The programme also works to meet development challenges within the Union's territory. After a very promising first phase, the second phase was launched in 2012 to 2016, its main priorities being access to energy, environmental protection, food security and infrastructure and facilities, including transport and telecommunications. In order to boost the mobilization of funds to implement the Regional Economic Programme priority projects, the UEMOA is creating the Invest in the UEMOA initiative with the goal of promoting the territory as an opportunity with high investment potential for new public and private partners, alongside those that have continuously supported the sub-region. This initiative, launched by the Commission, the West African Development Bank, the Regional Council for Public Savings of the UEMOA, and in partnership with Global Finance Capital Ltd, will be kick-started with 17 inclusive projects. These projects, worth 10,759 billion CFA, will be chosen based on their priority and the structure they can offer the region. For transport, these inclusive projects include the reinforcement of 3,000 kilometers of roads along the border, of which 1,000 kilometers is the Abidjan-Yamoussoukro highway to Ouagadougou. 3 checkpoints juxtaposed along the additional borders will be built, as well as 4 strategic road bridges to open up access to remote regions. The total cost of these projects comes to 4,700 billion CFA. These projects will also revive the railway in order to connect the hinterland of the territory with its coastlines through the creation and upgrading of 4,500 kilometers of railway line linking Dakar, Bamako, Bobo-Dioulasso and Ouagadougou, and the railway linking Abidjan, Ouagadougou, Niamey and Cotonou. These 2 projects will strengthen port and airport facilities with the construction of a dry port at Ferkessédougou in Côte d'Ivoire to link with Mali and Burkina Faso, and the creation of a Class A sub-regional hub international airport in Benin at a cost of 890 billion CFA. To curb the recurring energy crises faced by states, the Priority Programme supports the Regional Initiative for Sustainable Energy through the implementation of 5 photovoltaic solar power plants in 5 Union countries with a capacity of 20 megawatts each. Also in the aim for energy independence, the programme includes the construction of a coal-fired plant with a capacity of 200 megawatts expandable to 600 megawatts and the deployment of 2,000 kilometres of high-voltage electrical interconnections in Sahel countries. These investments represent 894 billion CFA. One of the UEMOA's main responsibilities is the fight against food insecurity, for which it developed important tools designed for irrigation schemes. It is with this in mind that the implementation of a comprehensive recovery programme of 16,000 hectares in member states has been proposed. 3,150 water points out of a total 8,000 already created within the territory will be complemented by multi-purpose hydraulic devices in order to optimize the use of water for domestic use, small family farming and pastoralism. 116 billion CFA is needed for this project. These projects will impact economic growth of member states, the level of annual investment, traffic and the safety of property, goods, services and persons in the Union, people's access to activities, social services and an affordable energy source, business competitiveness, water and food security of vulnerable populations, the environment, increased and responsible exploitation of natural resources, including water, the fight against deforestation and climate change, employment and improved living conditions. In Dubai, the UEMOA plans to launch the Invest in UEMOA initiative with the aim to boost the financial requirements of large regional inclusive projects through public-private partnerships. The conference will be the place to build business ties within private operators and financial organisms in order to bring the necessary technology, subsidiaries and capital needed for jobs and wealth creation. Through this initiative, the UEMOA builds the basis for a framework for consultation and opportunities for dialogue between member states, regional institutions and investors for the development, installation and monitoring of projects in a sustainable and long-term perspective. With sustained economic growth for several years of at least 5% and a young population which will reach 200 million people in 2050, UEMOA is definitely and undoubtedly a land of opportunities for investors worldwide.
Thank you.